Hi everyone, this is April with Flowers from the Foss family. I garden in zone 4A. And so I took a video yesterday. It was really cloudy yesterday actually when I took the video, little spots of sunshine here and there, and then I never got to do this like little intro, and so I thought I was gonna be able to do it today. Well, it's raining today, so I'm in my house doing the intro, and it's a tour of our backyard garden. Lots of things are blooming and there's more to bloom, and it's just so pretty. My favorite part is probably what you'll see the most, because I can't stop taking video of it, is the front. Like, we have a little front garden in front of like a bigger garden, and then there's a path in between them, but it's full of poppies, and breadseed poppies. I love the breadseed poppies, and they're so pretty. So that's my favorite part, and there's verbena in there, and marigolds, and bunny tails, and you'll see. So I just wanted to make sure that I got this little intro part, and I hope you enjoy my video. My last front yard video is doing really well, and so that's fun. And so I hope you enjoy it. So I hope everyone has a really good day. So we're going to start with this little corner here. There's feverfew and Rudbeckia right there, and then zooming in to my poppies, my most favorite part I think in the backyard. Well, I have two of them. This one for sure, the breadseed poppies. I love the grass back there in the background, and I give you a closer look at these later on in the video. This is the back of our garden. I'm going to start right at the wooden path here. That was amaranth, and we have some bee balm that it looks like it's gonna bloom, so I hope it does. This is Ami. It's so pretty. I don't know exactly. I know I call it Dara too. It's from the Ami family. This one's Dara. And this self-seeded in a couple places. I'm so happy. So we're gonna go down this little path. We have phlox right there on the right with cosmos. They have buds on them, yay. And then this is a baby spice viburnum that was in the front of our house, and I thought it was dead, and I told Matt to throw it away, and then he planted it right there, and it's growing new little foliage, so I wonder if it'll grow into a nice little bush. That'll be cute. There's one little plant here, milkweed. I love the smell of milkweed, but they get those orange beetles. I can't remember what they're called. My neighbor had them, and they were full of those orange beetles. This is Rudbeckia with feverfew tucked in there. Dahlias at each of these steel stakes right there. They're not growing as much as they did last year. This is a beautiful colored zinnia right next to the feverfew and Rudbeckia, and the feverfew is so cute. A sunflower, that's a teddy bear sunflower, and yarrow, that's pink. I love it. I know it was like a mixture of yarrow seeds that I had. Yeah, I had seeds, so I bought seeds, and then these were all started in the house, which they were really easy to start, actually. They did really well. What else? Here's amaranth. The amaranth is such a pretty pink color, and I'm not sure how we should have staked it up, because at this point it's touching the ground now, and you cannot really see it that well from where we sit in this part of the garden. So I drape it over this thing here and hope for the best. Yeah, I draped it over that little tomato thing. I don't even know what it's called. Because that Cosmo was laying on the ground, someone, sure, an animal stomped on it, so I put it in there. It's dead. Maybe it'll maybe it'll have one or two flowers. But so there's echinacea. This is the path going down. It's going to change so much in the next month. These are campanulas, and I guess they don't flower till next year. That thorny thing is a weed, and I can't touch it because it hurts. Dahlias, and these are the echinaceas that we started from seed in the house, and I would like it if it would just stay like this because it's just so cute and dainty. There's zinnias in there, and the another dahlia on the stake. Here's another one of the amaranths, and I was trying to fix that and I broke it. It's really heavy, this part of the flower. It's bigger than all the rest of the flowers, and it's so pretty and bright. It's very bright. So I was trying to stake it up more, and when I was doing that, it broke. But I'm just leaving it because it looks okay. Look at that Cosmo. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait for all the Cosmos to bloom. And so I've said before, I'm a visual person. I need it to block everyone's like cars and driveways and all the things because I don't like looking at that. This is a new hydrangea. It's called Summer Crush, and it's going to stay pretty small, about 18 to 36 inches tall and wide. Cosmos that self-seeded back here, and we just left them, so they're a little bit smaller than the ones on the back of the hill here, but that's okay. They'll bloom at different times, and actually Cosmos bloom and bloom and bloom. They're just so pretty. This is some kind of weed that grows all over, but it's super cute, and I can't remember what it's called. I looked it up, but I'm leaving it there, and I'm gonna save its seeds. These are a bunch of things. We have Snapdragons, we have Dahlias tucked in here. This Snapdragon is so bright and velvety looking. These ones I saved seeds, and this is what I got. I thought I saved seeds just from pink ones, but I got all the colors. This I ordered. These are Potomac. Are they Potomac? No, that's something else. I can't remember now. Maybe they are. Yeah, Potomac Snapdragons. Butterfly, something they're called. And they're supposed to get really tall. And here's another one. And I thought I killed them all. I killed a lot of them because I had so many Snapdragons and only a few survived. So I don't know what I did wrong. I'll try again next year. These are more Cosmos. Oh, these are the beans, bush beans, and they have tons of beans on them. I just want them to get bigger, and then tomorrow, hopefully if it's nice and sunny out, me and November and Charlotte will go pick some. That was one of our favorite things we did last summer, pick the beans and eat them, and carrots and all the things. These are the Dara. They have so many pretty colors. It's like that dark burgundy color, pink, light pink. It's so pretty. Here's our rose. It bloomed, you know, it's brand new. I just put it in the ground this spring, so I can't believe that it's blooming. The size of this zinnia is so big, and the color, I just love the color. So the more you cut, the more you'll get. And I also pinched all the zinnias. I might have missed a couple. And I pinched all the Cosmos. And the Cosmos are branching all over the place. And some of them broke because they're very heavy, like the branches. This is overdam grass. Look at it. It's like pink purple. It is so pretty. It gets 6 feet tall, I believe. And then you look over here, and there's another bush bean plant. We planted a bunch, but we only got 2 that worked, so that's okay. The cute little purple flower in there that needs to be pollinated so you get beans. cosmos. I want these all to bloom. There's bachelor buttons self-seeded everywhere, and this color I really love. So apparently this little hill, I mean, I knew it, but we never have used the hill back there, is ours. And we're going to hopefully plant wildflowers all back there. We'll see if we get to it. We have a lot on our plate. This is another Dara, and it's very tall, this Dara. All of them are super tall, and they're just wispy, and the flower heads are huge. It's bigger than my hand. I love the outer petals are the dark around the whole petal. This is a cosmo that's gonna get ready to bloom. It's so cute. I can't wait. Pink. I mean, I love pink. Pink is my favorite. Everything could be pink. It's like heaven. I just love it. Showing you more Dara because I just literally can't get enough of it. So I took this video last night. This is a voiceover, obviously. So some of the Dara is kind of closing up a little bit for the night. Look at that color. I mean, they're all just a little bit different. So pretty. It's my favorite. As you can see, and there's so many blooms on those. So these are the lupin, and the lupin look really bad right now because they're done. But I'm keeping some of the seed heads so I can save them and put them out. Don't mind our house. That's our sunroom back there, and it's a huge, it needs lots of help. So let's not look at that. There's the kids back there. Our ugly little garbage spot. I don't know what these are. So these we got from our neighbor, and are they a kind of coreopsis? I don't know. I know the other one, I'll show, if they're on here, I'll show you. But if somebody knows what those yellow ones are, let me know. Here's a self-seeded bachelor button, bright dark purple. Some more Rudbeckia. Then we cross the path over here to the first, well, it's the second cosmo that we got. And it's kind of small because they're really not that small. So I wonder if they'll get bigger. And there's lots of buds on there too. So this is bee balm, and it looks so bad. It's full of powdery mildew, and it's just looking rough. So I think we're taking it out, and we're going to plant something with color back there. I'm thinking more grasses because it gets tall and I love the color. This is chamomile, so it's just like sprawling, and I want it to be more upright, so I don't know what to do about that. I put that fence in there. There's Roxy and Charlotte. We have two little kittens. They're 5 months old, and everybody loves the kittens. They're not outside cats, they're inside cats. Here's another amaranth, and so this one, I can't remember now. I stuck it up on there to see if it'll grow a little bit differently so we can see it. This is a hydrangea that is in the ground for the 3rd year, and it never gets bigger than that because, I don't know, it's just having a hard time. First year, the bunnies ate it down, and then it had a hard winter, so hopefully it survives, and, well, it is surviving, but gets bigger. This is yarrow that is from our neighbor's garden. Millet, those were the, I can't remember what Matt called them, the rejects of the millet, and he just plants. If I say throw it away, he goes and plants it somewhere. So that's kind of fun. I'm turning around here. There's a foxglove, and so I planted tons of foxglove that I started in the house, and some of them will probably not flower until next year. So this is, I'm showing you the view going back the other way where we came from. There's a self-seeded sunflower too. So it's not as full as it was last year, but that's okay. Every year we learn a little bit more. That's a snapdragon. They get really tall and it's sturdy too. So those I bought from Johnny's Seeds, I believe. There is actually, okay, look at. So this is a lupin, a second round of lupin, just one it looks like. I'm going to let it bloom. I hope it's the pink one because I want to save the seeds from the pink ones. So this is, we're going to fill up this path with wood chips too. So get rid of all the grass and stuff. I mean, everything is a process, right? It takes time. These are bachelor buttons, pink bachelor buttons. Look how cute they look. That's not opened yet, but it will be. There's the heuchera flowers popping up in between the bachelor buttons. That white thing is some kind of weed, but I like them, so I'm keeping them there. That heuchera is super cute, dark colors. Some more bachelor buttons. I just like focusing in on them so you can see how cute they are. They are. Tons of foxgloves back there, and this is cosmos and zinnias everywhere. Matt just threw some zinnias in there and we're just going to let them go. Zinnia seeds. This is a calendula. I love the yellow on that. It's not doing well in a pot though. It's all yucky looking. So this is yarrow that I started in the house. Pink. Everything is pink. These ones look like they might be like orangish reddish or something, and that will be cute. Another bachelor button, tons of zinnias, like I said. That orange thing back there, I think I might get a close-up, I can't remember. That orange thing on the ground is a nasturtium, and it has one little bud on it. And that self-seeded itself right there. I had one there last year, and then there's another one kind of behind that rock. This is an astilbe. Look at that little tiny bright colored astilbe. So this is all from our neighbor's yard, and we have moved this around like 3 or 4 times, so it's not really flowering that well this year. I think we're gonna keep it here now, hopefully. Look at that. I just love them. So cute. And these are coleus, shade coleus that I started in the house. And this one looks like I need to pinch off all those flowers. And they're so short. I thought they would get bigger. I hope they grow bigger. And so that's where Charlotte is back there. That's where I came out of. And I guess we have like 3 different kinds of gardens in this spot. This is a marigold. So we have lots of stuff mulched really well, and then we need to do lots of mulching. It's just, you know, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, and my husband, Matt, has a bad back, so, I mean, I could do it, but there's just other things that I want to do and need to do, so that is so cute together. I just like getting all these close-ups of these. I mean, I am like in love with my garden. I cannot get enough. So days like this when it's raining, I'm like, oh, I just want to be outside. This is Verbena, and I get some better footage of it later, looking down the pathway here. It's hard to get a good picture or video of it because it doesn't even do it justice. It's so cute. And so let's turn around here to this little part of the garden. So these are marigolds, and these 3 plants behind it are campanulas, and I don't think they'll bloom until next year. Dusty Miller. These are the coreopsis. Somebody on here told me that. This is Love in a Mist, and they were tiny, tiny baby seedlings, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I stuck them in there, and they're growing, so those are going to be cute. Our hydrangea has 1 bud on it, and I can't, that's good, because it was put in last year. That's an incredible hydrangea it'll have white, big, huge mop heads on it. That is the chamomile, and I stuck that fence right there because it was like laying all over the ground, and it just looked super messy. So I don't know, I don't like messy. I like lots of things like smooshed together, but I don't want it to be messy. These zinnias are getting so big and pretty. And so if I cut the heads off, if I let them go for a little bit and then cut them, they'll grow more. Look at these stalk. I've never grown stalk. It smells really pretty and it's just such a pretty flower. So I'm so glad. I didn't know if they were going to be okay, but they're okay. Here's like a low view of the little path. So this path right here, I don't know if we're going to leave it grass or if we're going to put wood chips on it. These are self-seeded because we had a wildflower patch right here last year. Look at these poppies. These are breadseed poppies, and from the same, so these little heads that you see, these green poppy seed heads are filled with tons and tons of, seeds. And so I kept one with all the seeds and I got several different colors. These are bells of Ireland, and they're like little bells. So it's just all green, and Matt's like, is that your plan to plant green on green? Yeah, it was, but I probably won't do it again because I like color, but it's fun to look at. It's fun to do new things. So here's another view. I'm backing up to show you where we were, so that we want to like hide all the houses. So we have plans to like plant things back there so we can't see anyone's house. The ultimate best thing would be to move to the country. Maybe someday. Look at this snapdragon. It's one plant. Look at how pretty it is. All that color. And then this is a yellow one and a white one. The white one is huge too. It's like this whole, and well, okay, help me. That's a delphinium. What is wrong with that? We bought that from a nursery, planted it, and it's like dying, dead. We planted another one there last year, a different kind, and it also died. So I don't know what the problem is. Some more white snapdragons. Another close-up of the stalk from the other side. That pink is just, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That was the lupin back there. Look at this red zinnia. Like, I did not want any red zinnia, and I have a few. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not the worst thing, right? So the cosmo story is to have all the cosmos to hide their backyard. Not that I don't like them or anything. We like her. Charlotte mows her lawn, but I just want all flowers to look at. Nobody's yards. Some more of the verbena. It's not showing up really well though. There's November. I gave her a bath and now she's back outside getting all dirty. She's supposed to be watching a movie because she's going to bed. Nope. This marigold plant is huge. I don't know. This was started in the house by seed. So it must have been like a 10-incher. I have no idea. I started several different kinds. Here's a picture of a view of this part of the garden. There's basil and snapdragons and dara and zinnias and poppies and white marigolds that are not actually white. This path, we're putting thyme in it. So we first had these little stones in there, and then Matt put all these little rocks in there. I'm like, that's probably not a good idea because I'm going to trip. And so then we moved all the stones to the side, and now we put creeping thyme in there. And on my last backyard video, it says what kind it is. That's a calendula. I thought it was dead, but it's really good now. My little weed bucket, I have them all over the yard. Marigolds, a dahlia, the rose from the other side. So pretty. I cannot wait for next year to have more blooms. I mean, it's pink. It's so soft. Like, it's so soft, like almost like you're not touching anything. It's so pretty feeling. I love this spot too. So all these beautiful pink zinnias. Oh, I love it, with the pink snapdragons and the white ami. And there's November again. She knows I'm taping her, so she's her face. Oh, she's a character, that one. I mean, you can fast forward if you want during this part, because I'm just kind of taking a little video of her, and she wants to stand on this pole here that I keep telling Matt, I'm like, get that out of the garden. It's ruining my ambiance. I'm just really into what it looks like and ambiance and everything, and that ugly sticker on there, and he was going to take it out. That was his plan, but you know, his back is very sore, so he's very careful of what he does. So maybe it'll get taken out next year. Oh, she's going to ruin my she's going to ruin my sunflower there. I wasn't even paying attention. Anyways, so back to the garden. I'm backing up a little bit to show you, because the paths are offset with the rocks. That's okay, I don't mind it. But so we're walking down the path, and the ditches there are super deep. I'm gonna trip on them. Here's an echinacea, and down here are asters that I started a ton of aster seeds in the house, and none of them worked. And then Matt stuck some in the ground, and a lot, but we only got a few. There's calendula that needs to be deadheaded. More verbena, and look at these poppies, like, oh my gosh. And the verbena, so I'm getting a little bit better picture for you. And so these poppies close at night into like a clam, and these ones are roughly inside. Look at that, lavender and dark purple. I mean, they're just what dreams are made of. They're so pretty. Please excuse all the mess behind there. I mean, Matt calls it our workstation, but like I said, ambiance. I don't like looking at that. Let's see what else is in here. More snapdragons, and then there's these red zinnias, and I mean, it's fine, but I want it to be pink. And this little tiny zinnia, I don't know, like if it was an accident or what, because I pinched all my zinnias, and zinnias get huge and flower a lot. Bishop's flower, so cute. Another zinnia, and there's a picture, a view of the summer crush hydrangea again. We have millet back here too, and this, you know, a lot of these look like they were on their deathbed, but they're actually getting flowering, if that's what you call it. Self-seeded marigold. These are dahlias in pots, and they need to be watered a lot. And this color poppy, look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't even stand it. So it's evening when I'm taking this video, and they're closed up for the night. And hopefully when I go out there later today, they're not all the petals have fallen off because we had some rain. The feverfew, I love the feverfew. There's millet back there. And there's a dahlia right there, and there's lots of weeds that I probably should work on. I mean, I work on weeds every day. So these are the double feverfew, the double petal, and they're just so beautiful. Look at those. And then these are the single, but they don't really look single. I don't know, maybe, There's November again. She wants to be, both of the girls want to be in the videos. That's why they're out there. Lilies that are from my neighbor, and they're super tiny. I don't know if they're supposed to be tiny or it's because they got planted there. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. November acting like an old man. Look at the pretty pink. I just love the pink. And so these are like sorbet color, and I would not have, I don't think I would have bought those, so I don't know. Maybe they were in some kind of mix. I honestly don't remember. I was all organized when I started the season. Now I'm like, I don't know what anything is. Here's some more feverfew tucked in with the Rudbeckia, and there's grass right there. Hopefully it has time to grow tall. We'll see. Dusty Miller, bachelor buttons that all self-seeded back there. Actually, Matt might have planted these bachelor buttons in this spot. There's another Rudbeckia back there, a sunflower. There's more chamomile. That must be too much in the shade. There's a marigold here and the self-seeded poppy that has 2 little buds on it. And right next to it is feverfew, and I don't think this gets enough sun either because it's not prolific like the other ones. And the barberry. The barberry, it's called Orange Rocket. I mean, it is such a pretty color. Don't touch it though, because it's very thorny. I mean, it's so pretty, that color. I want more of that color around the garden. Okay, so this is a hydrangea, and I believe this is the limelight. What am I trying to say? Oh, I can't even remember now. Let me see, I get a picture. Yeah, it's Limelight Prime. That gets about 6 to 8 feet. And so we had Liliatris bulbs, phlox bulbs, and some other things in a mix. And there's Liliatris all over this garden, this little spot of the garden. So I don't know how that's going to look. It might be overpowering all that purple. So we have water buckets around the garden too. Our neighbor gave us a wood chipper, and so Matt chipped a bunch of sticks. So I don't know, it's very loud and scary, I would say. So he hasn't used it since he got it. There's a Rudbeckia. This one is humongous. The feverfew. Look at that. Isn't that not the cutest, daintiest flower? And so I'm showing you them together. So one is single and then one is double, and you can tell a difference. And I like them both. I mean, they're both so cute. The single looks a lot like chamomile, but better upright growth. I love it. There is tons of alyssum. I wanted it around this whole border, but there's cardboard under the mulch. So it must have not had cardboard right there. Another view. There's 2 teddy bear sunflowers, and the teddy bear sunflowers stay this height, and the sunflower, the actual flower is so cute and fluffy. This is a phlox. That came with the Liliatris mix. So this is starting to open up, so I can't wait to show you when it's completely opened up. It's very cute. There's another hydrangea back there, and I can't remember if this is the Zinfandel or the the Firelight? I can't remember, but they both get 6 to 8 feet tall. It has a tag on it, but it's covered up with those sunflowers. I'm not about to dig around in there doing this video. So something I realized that I learned is when you plant bunny-tail grass, it needs to be by itself. It shouldn't be tucked under anything or smashed together with something, because this is the best, probably the best growing one. It's very cute, and I'll show you some of them that are not growing very, very well. Look at that. I mean, seriously. I love this view when you walk back here and you see the row of poppies and the verbena popping up through the poppies of my dreams. Like, the color is just the cutest thing ever. These seed heads are humongous. I have not seen them. They were not that big last year. They're huge. So there's probably thousands of seeds in there. There's sunballs in here. It's called Crespidea. I like to call it sunballs. This is alyssum. Alyssum smells super good. It's so pretty. I love the purple. It's very cute. I wanted it like super full, so next year I'm going to try for even more alyssum. I planted a lot. This is the Crespidea up close, and these are really cute when you save dry them. here's a dahlia. I started from seed and it looks like it's gonna be pink because most of them are yellows. That one is yellow. I'm so excited to have another pink dahlia. Hopefully it's super cute because I'll save the tuber. The alyssum up close, cutest purple and white ever. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. My throat was getting dry. The verbena up close. It's called verbena, I can't remember. Verbena something, or you can call it vervain. So I call it verbena. I just remember it that instead of vervain or another name. Look at this view. So pretty soon you won't be able to see the neighbor's drying rack back there. I hope. I don't like I don't like seeing it. Look at that. Look at the ruffles in that poppy. It's gorgeous. It's just, oh my gosh, I love them so much. And when these petals drop, it's fine because they're just one like petal. Look at that. Look at that seed head. I mean, they're just so cool. So I'm saving these. I'm going to leave these and, you know, let them dry out here on the plant. And they're just going to be, you know, super cute. I think they give a lot of cute interest to the garden, and I'll leave them and then I'll save the ones I want. I might cut some and then tag them to exactly what flower they were and then hang them upside down before all the poppies are spent. I might do that actually and see what happens when I start seeds next year. So more verbena, and now I'm going to show you, oh, this is the gomphrena. And I try so hard to get up close of these because it's like a purple ball, so cute. And then on the little ball, there's the tiniest flowers ever. So I think I might be able to get, you can kind of see them there. I think I do get you a good view of them. Yeah, look at those tiny flowers on there. They're so cute because those are the flowers, and the pink, the dark purple things that you see is like a type of leaf or something. That's not the flower. More alyssum. I have tons of alyssum and I love it. It's so cute. There's lots of weeds in there. And so these vervain like are purple, and the like little stems look kind of pinkish purple. And then there's blue in there. They're just really cute and airy, so you can put them, you know, they just grow up in between things. And I pinched them, and then the part that I pinched off I stuck in the ground, and those are growing too. So these poppies, I did not expect this color. They're heavy little flowers, and then they're super pretty, and the flower heads are big too, just like the other ones. The thing about them though is that these petals drop and they make a huge mess in the garden, and they're so soft, super soft, but they make a huge mess on everything. So I'm constantly like, when they start going, I take them off and put them in my little weed bucket. There's Roxy. I'm like, no, she's ruining my verbena. Get away. So they like to be in the video, Charlotte in November, which is understandable. So I want to clean all those off now. And they fall down into the bunny tail grass. And so here's a example of the bunny tail grass. So that bunny tail grass is growing pretty good, and then the one that's tucked under the poppy is not growing that well, and the ones further up ahead are really bad. I'll show you when we get there. I hope I got a video of it. There's the calendula, there's the girls, there's the verbena, alyssum, more gomphrena. And then this is the peony. That was a peony from my neighbor. And there's weeds here. There's blue tansy. I think it's called blue tansy, or is it just tansy? And I can't wait because I think they're so cute, even though they stink like butt. They stink like butt, but they're so cute. Here's another favorite view. All I need is just not to see anyone's house. That's like my goal. I don't want to see anyone's house in the background. Those are, oh, I don't know what those are called. I mean, I can look them up on my, maybe I will do that. The Coreopsis, somebody told me that's what that is, so I'm so thankful for that. Someone telling me. I love when people come to the channel and like inform me about something, because I don't know. I'm like, this is 3 years in for me. 3 years in, but mostly 2 years, because that's when we really started planting more things. The first year we just started with dahlia tubers. I love I feel like I can smell it right now. Marigolds, more gomphrena, the verbena poking out through all of these things. It's very whimsical, and it's, you know, it's just so cute. How can you not love it? So next year, more verbena, like everywhere. I want it everywhere. A view of the grass and the pole that I need Matt to take out. And I did want this color gomphrena, and they had a darker, really dark purple, and I didn't get to save seeds from those. Here are the purple poppies closing up for the night, and the cute seed pods. This view is so cute. I love that. There's some bald spots in the garden you can see back there. So, but that's okay. I mean, it's going to be full of color as soon as all the poppies or all the zinnias are going, and the cosmo is going to be so pretty. Okay, here's an example of the bunny tail grass. I guess I'm not going to stay on it, but the grass is yellow. So it must need to not be so close together and not be under those poppy leaves. And the poppy leaves are ginormous. So also this part of the garden, the alyssum looks like it's burnt up. It's not growing nicely like the other stuff, so I don't know. It must need more water, I'm guessing. And unfortunately, Matt still has to put out some emitters on our watering system out here. But, you know, he started a new job, so it's just a lot going on at our house. If you follow me on any other kind of media, social media, you know what I'm talking about. And our goal is to not see any houses on there too. I mean, we just might as well live in the country, 'cause that would be perfect. And have like a wraparound porch, and oh, that's my dream. My dream. We still can do it, but now I don't ever want to leave my garden. And Matt says we can start over, but I'm like, start over? Like, can't we just dig everything up and bring it with? Oops, sorry about that little zoom in and zoom out. So at this part of the video, I'm just like wandering around and showing like things that I really love. Another coreopsis, the back side of these poppies, and Charlotte's tucked in there, and there's November, and those chairs. So those flower chairs are from our neighbor. She had them for 50 years, I think she said, and she used them like a couple times. Well, they're gonna get used now, but I just love them. Vintage, very cute. Marigolds and campanula. So this we already showed you. Just kind of showing a little bit more. I love looking at people's garden tours. It's one of my favorite things.